Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Crazy Lounge, where we talk about movies, video games, comic books, music, anything that pops into my head, or anything I want to talk about. And a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks from tomorrow, 2 weeks ago, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've just been really busy, but I went and saw Black Widow. So, the first movie of Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is out, and me and my best friend went and saw it. And the movie is decent, it's adequate. It's not the best movie by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not a bad movie either. It's adequate, but there's a bunch of flaws to it, and about that. But the biggest thing is this movie didn't need to be part of Phase 4. Phase 4 is supposed to be starting in whole, and I get that this is supposed to be like the send off for Natasha, and supposedly Scarlett Johansson's final role as Black Widow. I get that. But they could have done the movie a little bit earlier. And I get it. Their slates were already full. And stuff like that. And I get that, especially with the post-credit scene, that it ties in to future parts of Phase 4. But I feel like this movie could have been part of Phase 3, or like maybe the end of Phase 3 instead of the beginning of Phase 4. And it would probably made more sense. But since it's like the first Phase 4 movie, this movie, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it really belongs at Phase 4. Because, like I said, Phase 4, this is after Endgame now. It's all leading up to the next big bad, which I know who the next big bad is if you've seen Loki, which I will be doing Crazy Lounge on. You will know who the big bad is for the upcoming phase and possibly beyond. I'm not sure exactly the phase, how many phases and how long he's going to be around, but he's already got the next big bad. But anyway, this movie takes place between Captain America Civil War and Infinity War. And this basically kind of like a backstory, kind of like how Natasha came to be and what's happening. And remember Natasha talking about Budapest quite a bit in the movies and stuff like that. This is basically the movie about what happens in Budapest. And you meet some of her other family, like you see in the picture right there. There's the two on the left is her mother and father, but they're not really her mother and father. But you get one of the mother's name Melina, and the father is, I can't remember his actual name, but he was a former super soldier named Red Guardian. And it's not that. And of course, the ones on the right is one of them is her assistant, and then the other one's her sister, which again I can't remember her name. But her sister basically is the highlight of the movie. Natasha and all of them, with Scarlett Johansson and David Harbour and all of them, they did really good. But the star of this movie is the little sister. And based on everything that's going on, she is going to become the new Black Widow. From future appearances of Black Widow is probably going to be done by her little sister. I think her name's like Yelena or something like that. I can't quite remember, but yeah. So the new Black Widow, basically, this is Scarlett Johansson passing the mantle to a new Black Widow, which is the little sister of Natasha. Anyway, and then the villain Taskmaster. I love Taskmaster in the comics. Taskmaster in the comics, it's got a very, very charismatic and has like the best copy ability. Basically, he can just, in the comic books, Taskmaster is a male, but in the movie, female. But Taskmaster can just study an opponent and instantly pick up their moves and their fighting style and everything like that. And in fact, in the comics, the only person that's actually outsmarted and outmaneuvered Taskmaster is Daredevil, because Daredevil's not unpredictable. But anyway, but in the movie, Taskmaster is female, which I don't have a problem with. That's fine. And they do the copyability a bit, because she does pick up a lot of the moves. Like, she instantly picks up Black Widow's moves, Red Guardian's moves, and stuff like that. So, but she's not charismatic. She's very silent and actually kind of boring. And to reveal that it's the main villain's daughter who was thought was killed. I get it. There's supposed to be like a powerful woman movie, and I get that. But Taskmaster was just a little boring to me. I don't think it's too bad, but and then we find out but it is basically the Adventures of Budapest, about her finding an antidote, and then Taskmaster and all of them trying to find the place called the Red Room that the main villain Dravo is in charge of, and basically in there he has like this red dust that they have he controls all the Black Widows. He's like the ruler, and like he controls all the Black Widows. And the antidote that she has can inadvertently break him of Dravo's control. So, and then there's a big scene up in the Red Room where they fight and they get back together, and the family gets together, and also Thaddeus Ross from Hulk and a couple other movies are after, because she broke the Sokovia Accords from Ultron, Age of Ultron. But I mean, overall, the movie is adequate. I don't know why it would be part of Phase 4. To me, I think it would probably be like the movie that would end Phase 3 and then lead up to the first movie of Phase 4 with all new things like Shang-Chi. But I get it, and the reason why it is part of Phase 4 is because of the post-credit scene. Which, if you haven't seen the movie yet, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But, okay, if you haven't seen the movie, you know what it is, but you haven't seen the movie, I'm going to spoil it. But, so if you haven't seen the movie, I would recommend clicking off the video or skip forward about 45 seconds. But you have been warned, so when I count to 0, I'm going to count back from 3 to 1, and at 1, I'm going to talk about the post-credit into Phase 4. So 3, 2, 1, okay. At the end of the post-credit scene, Natasha's little sister is visiting Natasha's grave, and the character from Falcon and Winter Soldier comes, and they're both viewing Natasha's grave, and she says that now she's now working for Julia Dreyfus's character, with Valentina, I think that's her name. And she says that she has a new mission for him, and she has to go eliminate a new target, which winds up being Clint Barton, a.k.a. Hawkeye, who they blame for Natasha's death. So, and then this is going to lead up to the Hawkeye TV series that's coming out later this year. So, Natasha's little sister is confirmed to be in Hawkeye. And also, Hawkeye, Clint Barton's actually training a protege to become the new Hawkeye and Kate Bishop. So that's how it ties into Phase 4. So basically, Phase 4 of Black Widow is going to tie into Hawkeye, the TV series. All right, spoiler over. So overall, I'll give the movie 6.5 out of 10. It had its good moments. There was a lot of action and all kind of stuff, but it just fell out of place a little bit, and it just felt like this movie wasn't absolutely needed. And I get it, because Black Widow's a popular character, and they needed to tie all loose ends with the character, especially since Scarlett Johansson's about to be passing the mantle. But, I don't know. But yeah, it's still an adequate movie. I would recommend going and seeing it. And the next Marvel movie that will be coming out in theaters will be in September, which will be Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which I'm definitely going to go see. But we will talk about that next time. I got a couple more Crazy Lounges in the works. One for I've already said. I mean, I'm doing one for Loki, and then I watched another movie recently, which I'll do a crazy lounge on that. I'll be doing some other stuff besides movies and TV shows here soon. I got a couple video games I want to talk about. I think there's music I want to talk about, but we'll talk about all that next time. But y'all have a good day. This has been my review of Black Widow, and I'll be back with some more episodes of the Crazy Lounge. And have a good day.